If you had a choice of being good or being great, which would you choose? We are literally just one decision away from our life changing in a good or a bad way.
The quality of your life, everything comes down to the quality of the relationships in your life. You control your thoughts. Your thoughts don't control you.
Being great is a choice. I genuinely believe you can choose to be great. My job is to give you the options in the best way possible, so you choose to be great. Hey, I'm Arel Moodie, and a lot of people like to call me America's top young motivator.
So there's something I call an excitability, believability index, right? The goal is to find out what's the minimum space where your excitability meets your believability, right? So if I make 25 grand a year, I don't need to make 100 grand. That's not a good goal. I want to make 30 grand. 5 grand changes my life. An extra like 400 or 500 a month changes my life. So you got to find a place where does the believability and the excitability match at the lowest point. That's a good goal.
That's beautiful. You know, a lot of people call what I do self-help. I don't like to call it that because that's not what it is. What it really is do it yourself help.
I try to find the positivity, but it just goes back to my past just like yanking on me.
A weed needs no love or attention, right? Like if you're from the city, you've seen weeds grow through concrete, right? A rose, a flower, you gotta make the soils right, you gotta water them. So the positive side of you needs a lot of care and love. The negative side of you, it doesn't need any attention. It will grow on its own. It's a weed. So if you treat your positive thoughts and you give them the care they need, eventually you have a beautiful garden.
My passion is to make people more successful, more confident, more likable in every aspect of their life.
The quality of your life, everything comes down to the quality of the relationships in your life.
And relationships are based on likability. I got a little secret for you. You could be damaging your character right now at this very moment and not even realize it. So what you have to do is show them that you're in control, not them. You can tell when someone has the it factor, right? Like you can tell when someone's gonna be okay. You gonna be okay.
You know, the way I like to help people as a whole, regardless of their generation, regardless of their race or whatever, is very simple. You clarify what's important, you figure out what steps to get there, and then you kick them in the booty so they start moving towards that goal.
This is the only 3 things I ask of you, okay? If you give me these 3 things, I'm gonna break my back so you succeed, okay? The first one is you gotta be coachable.
Oh, definitely.
You gotta be coachable, okay? Is it gonna be coachable?
He's gonna be coachable.
You gotta be coachable. Number 2, this point forward, anything that happens to you, you're in full responsibility. Even if you think it's not your fault, even if you think it's someone else's fault, you make the decision, everything is my responsibility. You gotta have responsibility for everything in your life. And the third thing is, you gotta have a ridiculous work ethic. Ridiculous work ethic. The same way you're gonna jump in the mud when you're playing football, I need you to jump in the mud for your education. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
You give me those 3 things, I got your back. And remember, if you have to make a choice, choose to be great.